Okay, so I have a quick message that I want to share. I thought I was sharing it before, but it actually did not record. So I want to share this message. I want to talk to those of you who are in a season right now, who may be going through some things right now, and it seems like every time you take one step forward, you're taking 10 steps back. It seems like no matter what you do, it seems like all hell is breaking loose in your life right now, and you like, God, I don't know how much more I could take. I am literally holding on by like the hem of your garment. I don't even know if I'm holding on by the hem. I may just be holding on by a piece of thread. You're wondering why you are going through so many tests, and why it seems like it's just like nothing is like everything is against you and nothing is working for you. I want to share a quick story with you about a man named Job. Job was a noble man. Job was an honest man, and we know that in the book of Job, the enemy was out looking on the prowl, looking for somebody to go and devour, right? And Job was so noble and so honorable, and Job had all of these things right. And God suggested that the enemy go and he test Job, because God knew that Job was a noble and honest man, and no matter what the enemy tested or what the enemy took from Job, that Job would not curse God, right? God told the enemy that you can go and you can test my servant Job. He is an honorable man. He is a noble man. He will not curse me, right? I'm just saying it how I ain't give you how it say out the Bible, word for word, but this is what it says, that you could go and you can test him, or whatever, but you cannot kill him. You can go and you could take everything away from him. You could test his health. You could taste this, take that from him, but you cannot kill him, right? So just like Job, I'm going to say this. The enemy knows that the enemy is out on a prowl when he was looking for somebody. He was looking for somebody that is noble and honest like Job. And God recommended you. So God said, hey, go and test my servant such and such, or go and test my servant such and such, because no matter what you do to them, no matter what you take from them, no matter what trials and tribulations you throw their way, no matter what you do in their finances, no matter what you do in their health, no matter what you do in their relationship, no matter what you do in their family, no matter what you do on a job, I know that they are not going to curse me. I know that they are not going to throw in the towel. I know that they are going to endure this thing to the end, right? So one day I was riding on the freeway maybe 2 years ago, and I was just talking to God about some things, and I'm like, God, why does it seem like you always test me the most? Like, why do I have to go through all of these things? Like, what is the reason behind all of this? And as I got around, going around a curb back in my hometown, it's called Dead Man's Curb. As I hit Dead Man's Curb, I literally heard Holy Spirit say, I test you the most because I can trust you the most. Just like Job, I allowed the enemy to test God, to test Job the most, because I can trust Job the most. That no matter what is being thrown your way, no matter what was being thrown Job's way, Job did not give up on me. Job did not curse me. Job still told people about me. Job still praised me. Job still worshiped me. Job did not, say, hey, to heck with it. I'm through with this. God done took everything from me and I'm done. So you too, like Job, God knows that you are the one. He knows that you are the one that is still going to tell people about him no matter what you are going through. He knows that you are the one that are still going to bring people to him. He knows that you're not going to curse him. He knows that you're not going to give up. So he has allowed the enemy to come and test you. He has allowed the enemy to come and attack you. But one thing that he did say that I do know that is a promise to me and to you, and as it was to Job, is that even though the enemy can test him and do all of these things to him, the enemy was not allowed the power or the authority to kill him. So guess what? The enemy knows that he cannot kill you. So what he does is he tries to wear you out, because if he cannot take you out, he would try to wear you out. He would try to wear you out in your mind. He would try to wear you out in your relationships. He would try to wear you out in your finances. He would try to wear you out on the job, because if he can wear you out, then he basically makes you forfeit the promise. If he can throw all of these things your way, he knows that he thinks that he can get you to curse God, but you will not curse God, right? The enemy knows that his time is running short. He knows that his time is running short, and that's why he has upped the game. That's why he has upped the score. That's why the attacks seem to be coming left and right. It seems like you can't seem to catch a break, because you are so close to your breakthrough. And the devil knows that if you actually do not break down, if you do not actually throw in the towel, if you do not actually give up on God, if you continue to worship, if you continue to endure to the end, you too will be like Job, and you will get double for your trouble. Your friends wondering why, and your family wondering why. You say you serve this God and you doing all these things right, but why does everything seem to be going wrong, right? That's the same thing Job's friend was telling Job. Like, if you doing all these things right, why is all hell breaking loose? But how about this? How about I am here to tell you, what if you are doing nothing wrong? What if you are doing everything right, but it is the enemy? It is the enemy that is trying to get you to throw in the towel. The enemy trying to get you to forfeit your promise, because the promise is not just for you. The double is not just for you. The double is for those who are attached to you. The double is for the kingdom. The double is for your lineage. The double is for your great grandchildren. The double is not just for you. So the enemy is trying to wear you out because he has no power or authority to take you out. So yes, he has upped the score. It seemed like he throwing everything at you, even include his body. Because I feel like he done got so desperate, he throwing himself at me. But if you continue to hold on, if you endure this thing to the end, if you too continue to stand firm like Job and don't give up on God, yes, you can cry. Yes, you can punch the air. Yes, you can ask God questions, but don't curse God. Don't give up on God. God said that I am testing you the most because I can trust you the most. You too, my faithful servant, are like Job. You are like Job. And if you endure this thing to the end, what the enemy meant for bad, God will work it for your good. He is working it for your good. Some of you are so close to the breakthrough, that's why all hell is breaking loose. You literally have 24 minutes into the breakthrough, and the devil doing everything he can to try to take you out of them 24 minutes. Some of you got 24 hours. Some of you got 24 days. Some of you got 24 weeks. Some of you got 24 months. But however long it is, know that you are closer than you think. Know that you are closer than you think, and the devil gonna try everything he can do. He's going to try to throw everything he can throw your way, including friends, including family, including your situations. He's going to try to up the score. He's turning it up. He's turning it up. He's turning up the fire. He's turning up the fire. But you too gonna come out the fire not smelling like smoke. You ain't gonna smell like smoke. You gonna come out the fire getting double for your trouble. Just hold on. Stand firm like Job. Don't give up. You can break down. You can bend, but don't break, because you are so close to the breakthrough. God is about to give you your double for your trouble. We are so close. I am so close. I can feel it. I can feel it. Every which way I turn, it's like the devil throwing something my way. And that lets me know that I am doing something right. At first, I kept saying, what am I doing wrong, God? What am I doing wrong, God? What am I doing wrong? No, you're not doing anything wrong. You are doing it right. Because guess what? The devil wouldn't be bothering you if you was doing it wrong. He's bothering you because you are doing it right. You are doing it right. You are staying faithful. You are staying true. You are fasting. You are praying. You are worshiping. You are trusted. Even though you cry sometimes, even though you doubt sometimes, you ain't giving up on God. You say, God, you all I got. And if I give up on you, I ain't got nothing else. And God is about to reward you. My good and faithful servant. Job well done. You too are about to receive your double. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Don't curse God. Stand firm. Stand on his word. Stand on his promises. And you too are about to reap the harvest. You are about to reap a harvest. It's harvest season. It's harvest season. So remind yourself, every time an issue may come your way, double for your trouble. Double for my trouble. Double for my trouble. If I don't give up, double for my trouble. If I don't curse God, double for my trouble. If I stand firm, double for my trouble. Double for your trouble. Double for your trouble. So I want to encourage you. Stand firm. Remember Job. Hey, Job didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. You are honorable. You are true. God loves you. And that's why, he said, I'm going to recommend my good and faithful servant, my honorable servant. Because I know no matter what you do to them, they going to still stand tall. They still going to talk about me. They still going to worship me. They still going to praise me. They still going to trust me. And that's what makes God proud. So get prepared for your double, because it's actually knocking on your door.